all trails have their own unique characters, each one with its own quirks, temper, and tales to tell. As a content creator, the charm of the trails often sparks my inspiration. Taiwan may be a small island, but it offers every flavor of adventure you could hunger for. Some days I chase the hill's quiet peace, the rustle of leaves, the earth's soft crunch. Other times, it's the thrill I'm after, a mix of height, fear, and a rush of adrenaline. That's my bliss. There's this one climb that's been calling my name, the Xiaozi Mountain Trail in the Pingxi district of New Taipei City. It's a leap into the realm of thrill seekers and ledge dancers, and I'm ready to answer that call. Precipitous, yet tamed by human hands, with stone-cut steps, ropes, and railings ensuring a secure ascent. The trails to Xiaozi Mountain, Ximu Peak, and Putol Mountain stand as a testament to the thrill of the climb. The summit of Xiaozi Mountain, crowned by a massive rock at 360 meters, is a popular social media spot for its breathtaking and almost vertical terrain. Space at the peak is limited, so an early start is advised to avoid congestion. Heading out from Taipei to Xiaozi Mountain, you can take National Highway No. 5 and exit at Shiding for the 106 County Road towards Pingxi. Personally, I recommend the train. From Taipei Main Station to Ruifang or Badu Station, then hop on the Pingxi branch line. Taking the train is easy and lets you enjoy northern Taiwan's old mining area. Alight at Pingxi Station, and with just a 15-minute walk, you're at the trailhead parking lot ready to ascend. The area around Pingxi Station is convenient, so you don't need to carry much food and water. Today's route starts at the trailhead, leading upwards to a saddle where paths diverge to Xiaozi Mountain, Ximu Peak, and Putol Mountain. I plan to tackle the steepest of them first, Xiaozi Mountain. Then, I'll backtrack to the saddle and make my way to Ximu Peak and Putol Mountain. The journey should take around 2 to 2.5 hours, but the reward is conquering 3 peaks, which is quite an achievement. Pingxi is known for an average of nearly 200 rainy days per year and an annual rainfall exceeding 3,500 milliliters across the district. That's really rainy. This not only highlights the fact that clear skies are a rarity, but also contributes to the district's rich waterways, creating a spectacular landscape. This region is dominated by mountains, with an average elevation not exceeding 500 meters, yet all are steep. Upon leaving Pingxi Station, follow the signs for about 500 meters to find yourself at the trailhead and parking area. Before reaching the trailhead, there are several public restrooms. It's recommended to take a break there before starting your hike. Here we are at the trailhead parking lot. From here to the mountain summit is a mere 30-minute trek, but don't be fooled by the proximity. The path is a strenuous, almost vertical climb. Basically what I'm trying to say is, it's kind of hard. So dress light, wear good shoes, and get ready for the adrenaline rush. Let's go. Okay, so we're right here, and we're gonna go to Xiaozi. It looks close, like I said, 30 minutes, but we're gonna see if that's actually the case. Okay, let's go. So even though the trail is quite narrow and it's mostly paved, I'm taking out a hiking stick because I heard that this area has a lot of venomous snakes. So just to keep myself safe, I'm gonna take this with me. The path, flanked by the lush broadleaf forests typical of Taiwan's low altitudes, is a wet, fern-filled journey pulsing with life. In January, the weather can be very cold, sometimes below 10 degrees Celsius, but today is a very comfortable 23, which I honestly feel like is the perfect temperature for any hike. Look at this tree. I think it's so cool. I like how the roots are holding on to this rock. It's like all exposed, but the tree is still growing very well. Wow. And it seems like it's multiple trees and not just one. Wow, that's really crazy. It really is clearly a rope that people put here in order to climb up the tree. Tempting, but I do not think it is safe, and it's best to always stay on the paved trails. On the Xiaozi Mountain Trail, there's a wide range of mosses. Mosses serve as biological indicators for environmental pollution as they absorb water and nutrients from their surroundings. This should not be confused for the green moss though, which often causes slips in wet conditions, which is actually a substance secreted by cyanobacteria, by the way, not true moss. Interestingly though, the presence of mosses on the stones provide a carpet-like grip, offering more slip resistance. But please still wear good shoes. Along the trail, you might bump into the dacheng plant. It's a perennial plant, been around for ages, used to dye fabric that classic deep indigo. It goes way back to the Showa era when Taiwan used to be ruled by the Japanese government. That's when Pingxi's indigo was the talk of the town for its top-notch purity. If you take a leaf from the dacheng plant and rub it between your hands like this, you'll start to see this greenish juice. But give it some time and watch as it gradually shifts into the striking indigo blue. It's like a little magic trick, courtesy of nature. I really do not like stairs when hiking, because, I mean, I barely climb stairs at home, you know, so. But I guess the stairs make it more obvious where to go, so I guess it's nice and safer that way. But boy, these 30-minute hikes can definitely feel like an hour when they put so many stairs. About 10 minutes in from the trailhead, you'll arrive at a saddle with paths leading left to Xiaozi Mountain, right to Putuo Mountain, and straight onto Zimu Peak. So when you get to this part of the trail, you'll notice that there are two staircases, but stay on the path and go to the left, as that one doesn't go anywhere. Keep left. Also, I'd recommend you put away your hiking stick because you're gonna need both hands to climb up those ropes. I'm also gonna put on gloves for some more protection and grip. Oh, that's a lot of stairs. I actually think the ropes are very helpful, and I would feel probably more stressed climbing up this mountain if there weren't these ropes, so thank you whoever put these here. Wow, there's so many people here. But it makes sense, as this is a little rest area before getting to the top. But the trail is just right here, so I'm gonna keep going instead. Good thing they have these. Oh. Wow. As you can see, many sections of the trail are extremely narrow, so I opted for a small 12-liter backpack to avoid getting stuck on the mountainside. All right, on our way to the top now. Oh, wow. Here we are at the summit of Xiaozi Mountain, and oh my gosh, you guys, it looks incredibly steep. Kind of scary, but we've made it this far and we can't back down. Let's do this. A profound sense of vertigo may grip those wary of heights. Hold tightly to the railings and ropes, take care with each step, and embrace the exhilarating climb. Ooh, a little scary, but just gonna keep going. I think that latter part was definitely a lot scarier than the rocks. Okay, here the steps are very narrow, requiring you to place your feet sideways. Let's take it easy, go slow, there's no rush. But I'm definitely feeling the adrenaline rush. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, we made it to the top. Wow, this is insane. Wow, this is incredible. The adrenaline rush I just got right now from doing that, but then seeing these views really made that journey worthwhile. Wow, you can see so far out today. Atop Xiaozi Mountain, the view unfolds majestically. On clear days, the Keelung River and the mountainous town of Pingxi are visible, and the sound of trains chugging in and out of the station below can be heard. Thus, the thrilling mountain trails and the peaceful, serene small town create the most contrasting yet harmonious scene of this journey. Oh my goodness. I need to catch my breath. The weather was definitely in our favor. Thanks, Mother Nature. Wow. Ximu Peak and Putuo Mountain, like Xiaozi Mountain, require about a half-hour hike each. But do they offer better views than Xiaozi Mountain? Are they as daunting? Join me on this adventure to find out. Oh, from here you can also see Ximu Peak and Putuo Mountain. It's super close, and given that we labeled this episode as challenging, it makes sense for me to go from here to Ximu, then onward to Putuo Mountain for a truly ultimate hiking adventure. Ximu Peak and Putuo Mountain, like Xiaozi Mountain, require about a half-hour hike each. But do they offer better views than Xiaozi Mountain? Are they as daunting? Join me on this adventure to find out. On the way down, keep the same approach facing the mountain wall, and don't forget to be mindful of your steps. Climbing Xiaozi Mountain isn't too draining, but if you're planning to conquer the next two mountains, be sure to assess your physical condition first. There are some seats and shades at the saddle, providing hikers a spot to catch their breath, grab a drink, and refuel with some food. Okay. Because Xiaozi Mountain Trail is super close to Pingxi Old Street, I didn't carry much with me. I only have my water bottle and some small snacks. If I need anything else, I can just go directly to the Old Street after. Oh. Told you guys, after a while, the dachshund plant turns blue. Gripping the ropes, our adventure continues. The panoramic view from Xiaozi Peak offers a new perspective on the previously climbed Xiaozi Mountain. Arguably the best vantage point to appreciate its unique charm. This one's a little longer than the other one, but it's a lot easier. Yeah. Oh. Wow. Upon reaching the 410-meter summit of Xiaozi Peak, the gateway to the Keelung mountain range unfolds. I am feeling so good. I liked that one a little more than Xiaozi just because it was easier, but I do like the thrill of Xiaozi a little better than Xiaozi. But this is really nice. Xiaozi was just as exhilarating as Xiaozi-san, but I'm gonna continue to ride this adrenaline rush and conquer the last mountain, Putuo-san. Let's go. Where are we going? Da da da. Putuo-san. Where are we going? Putuo-san. I love how green Taiwan is. And I think from the past 2 mountain peaks to see just like endless amount of green is definitely very easy on the eyes. Wow. Oh wow, you can see where I was walking up to Xiaozi, and there's people there. Hello everyone! Jayo! I think it's already in and of itself a bit exhilarating in the sense that there are already steep cliff sides on both sides of you. Whoa! This is insane. I honestly cannot imagine them putting these here. Looks like we're almost there. This is a very high step. Hold on. Whoa. I think we've made it. Ta-da! Putuo Mountain stands 450 meters as the tallest of the trio. Yet, having conquered Xiaozi and Xiaozi, scaling Putuo feels more attainable. I gotta say, all 3 together, definitely worth it for the little amount of time that you actually need to climb all 3. It's definitely worthwhile. But I think I would say that Xiaozi-san does offer the most exhilarating adrenaline rush or more thrilling adrenaline rush. And so I would, yeah, for the short amount of time it took to conquer all these 3 mountains, definitely worth it. They offer its own set of challenges, somewhat similar, but all still very rewarding. Which means it's now the perfect time to treat myself to some delicious local cuisine. After the hike, take a stroll through the old streets, relishing a low-carbon, laid-back exploration of this mountain town. Once prosperous due to coal mining, Pingxi has seen a significant population decline as the mining industry waned, making it the least populated administrative area in New Taipei City. But I do like the serenity here. Hello, 我要一份。哇，谢谢。这个来。好，谢谢。This is one of my favorite snacks in Taiwan. It's a peanut ice cream roll, and they do add cilantro. Some people might not like it. You can take the cilantro out, but I absolutely love it. It's, again, one of my favorite things to eat in Taiwan. Yep, this is definitely the snack that I was looking forward to treating myself with. If you're considering climbing Xiaozi Mountain or just coming to this area for a hike in general, and if you would call yourself a more adventurous, a more advanced expert climber, then definitely hit up Xiaozi-san. But if you want to just kind of challenge yourself, but a little too scared of heights, then Tsumu is perfect for a good start. The internet posts and photos of Xiaozi Mountain may paint it as formidable. I think I was not expecting the view to be actually this really beautiful. Yet, the presence of complete safety ropes along the way makes the actual experience far less intimidating. But it can be very dangerous after it's rained. So please do not come alone. Definitely do this with someone else. Safety in numbers, right? But take turns while going up there. Don't try to do it at the same time. So do keep an eye on the weather forecast and go on a weekday to avoid the crowds and enhance the experience. When hiking, I usually prefer light gear and attire. However, in Taiwan's mountainous areas, there's a higher chance of encountering mosquitoes, bees, venomous snakes, or even lions. Okay, maybe not lions. Long sleeves and pants offer more protection, and a hiking stick adds an extra layer of self-defense. From the exhilarating climb to the breathtaking views, each step reminded us of the beauty and resilience that nature embodies. This trail, a stone's throw away from the city, is a reminder that serenity and adventure can coexist. So, here's to more trails, more discoveries, and the endless stories that the mountains of Taiwan hold. Until our next escape, keep exploring and cherishing these moments of freedom and connection with nature. Peace out.